What's poppin', guys? It's your boy Ice, and I'm back with another video. Talk about big beans. We're going to talk about some stuff that we were talking about previously and other projects that are very strong, which I've made videos on. All the links will be in the description. As of right now, we can see that baked beans is down 2,000 BNB from its all-time high, somewhere around there, about 2,000 BNB, which is 2,000 times $400 or whatever the current price, or an average, from that time to now. And we're going to talk about what I think is happening. You can go over to Bscan and do your further research from there. You can look at the analytics and see that more people are selling than buying. I think I briefly touched on this in the previous video, where when all these duplicate miners started popping up, it diverted people's attention and people's investments into other projects. So initially there was Baked Beans and BNB Miner. BNB Miner's been out for a little over a year and still standing, which I think they were paying out 3%. Now, at its peak, you have been getting 3%, but once people started withdrawing and taking profits and consistent withdrawing, your rewards go down because the amount of BNB in the liquidity locked is going down. So in order to sustain the project long term, the rewards have to be shrunk down. And that's what's happening here. I got about 1 BNB based on my amount of beans in about 9 hours. And I this is about a day and almost 2 days worth, which maybe just 3-4 days ago I was getting about 5.5 to 6 BNB a day, and now it's like 8 BNB in a day and a half. So percentages definitely dropped like 2%. And I have also withdrew BNB to put in other projects. I did it about 2 times. And every time I did it, I always put money back in. Mostly either half or 3/4. Because I'll withdraw like 2 or 3 BNB and I'll just put the rest back. Or I withdraw 1.5, put the rest back. And I only did that a couple times. So I still didn't get a chance to withdraw to do stuff with. And I'm just one person. There are others that maybe they withdrew consecutively and just start spreading it out. Boom, 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 boom. And then some of the projects like Lucky Dog, which I didn't invest in because it's based off Lucky Cats. Normally when you get a fork of something else, the chances of rugging is higher. Plus I didn't see that the contract was immutable, so I didn't mess with that one. Cold Water, I didn't mess with that one either. And, I heard something weird happen with that. And a plethora of other miners, took a dip. Ruby Mine took a dip. The market is down overall, but miners, was kind of like something you can invest in to grow your assets, or your BNB, your AVAX, whatever is out. So I have taken out some monies to put in other projects. And before that, I was taking monies out of my own personal bank roll to fund other projects because I didn't want to touch my BNB, or I didn't want to touch my beans because I was trying to grow it to billions, finally hit the billions, and my next goal is to grow it to 3 billion. So I'm going to take a portion of this and put it in here, even while this contract is going down. Now, it only went down 2,000 BNB, which is a lot of USD. But we do have things in the making as far as what's being said in the AMAs, which I encourage you guys to subscribe to the Telegram so you can be alerted when the Baked Beans Miner devs go live. So how you can prepare for what to do next. You can, if you haven't already got your initial investment, you might want to consider a strategy to do so. Further compounding large amounts would help, but that will require a group effort amongst whales, like people who are withdrawing large amounts. And that could be relative. Somebody might think 5 BNB a day is a large amount. Some people might think 10 BNB a day is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever. Somebody might say 1 BNB. Somebody might make 1 BNB a day, and somebody's in that person's comment section calling them a whale. So that's the reason why I spoke about this project, which you guys can see just went up a number. Now it's on the rise. These things have rises, falls, spring, summer, blah, blah, blah. They have cycles. This particular project, the reason why I got into it, we had an audit, and instead of having faith in other investors, with this particular project, the 5-to-1 is already baked in. And if you're on the Telegram, you will see that they are talks, because it's like a semi-DAO, decentralized autonomous organization built in the Telegram. So what's happening is earlier today they created a poll, and in that poll you can vote for what you want to happen next. Now this has already been on the incline nonstop, even though it's only been like 5 days, I believe, which I can't harvest this. I can harvest this if I want. And I encourage you guys, if you are in this project, the quickest way to know how you will get your full daily yield is when this hits 24 hours. It starts at 48. And then every 4 hours, you have the opportunity to harvest crops. If you don't have at least 5 times compound, you're going to eat a 60%. So just to fill you in, if you are not in the Telegram, people voted. There were 3 options, and people voted for 12 consecutive compounds, which adds to the longevity. And you have to stick the game out longer before you withdraw, which means more people who are investing is going to grow the contract before people who are withdrawing. So it automatically creates a longer sustainability plan baked in. We don't have to play faith games. I'm doing the right thing. Let's just hope he or she does the right thing. And then we don't have guys in comment sections trying to play games and point fingers. So with this project, this is going to be somewhat mandatory moving forward. I do not recommend investing into any Doge looking projects or any knockoffs of this, because as you guys know, that's a higher percent chance of red flags and all that kind of stuff. So back to the Telegram update with this particular project, the crops farmers, people voted for 12 consecutive compounds before the withdrawal. If you do it earlier, you're going to get hit. Instead of a 60%, you get hit with a 90%. And the reason why is because some people were crazy enough to take a 60% hit. I mean, if you gotta do what you gotta do. If you got stuff you gotta pay for, it is what it is. So people voted for 90%. The average person not gonna be making $100 and be satisfied with $10. The average person not going to be satisfied with that. So what's going to be created is 12 consecutive compound counts before you can withdraw in order to not get that 90% fee. Now, to people who are trying to look for a quick buck, that's going to scare them off, the paper hand situation. But this is a stable coin printer right here. Now, this is not a financial advice. I'm not saying, oh, leave that and jump into that. I'm just saying I made these videos before baked beans even tanked. So this ain't no, jump on this, jump off that ship, jump on this one. I was riding all the projects that I made videos on. I'm riding all of them. Ruby Mine's on decline, Cook Rice on decline. I mean, this stuff happens. Everybody can't compete at the top level at the same time. It's not going to be, 6 Jordans on the court at the same. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to be 6 LeBrons on the court at the same time. It's just not going to happen. You have your rise, you have your fall, and then something else pops up. What I'm trying to explain to you guys is when you're doing your own research, this is things you need to look for when it comes to miners. So if you got $1,000 that you want to give you $80 the first day and then grow from there. Your daily amount with this one is technically going to be your weekly amount, because if you withdraw daily, you're going to eat that 90%, and that's going back into the contract, which helps us as developers. It's a us situation, even though crypto is much more of a solo type of thing, because you don't know that, and that's what makes projects like this powerful, is you don't really know what other people are going to do unless you keep a track of their wallet. So people could be withdrawing and saying they're not, people could doing this and that. But when you got things baked into the smart contract that incentivizes compounding and responsible game playing, and penalizes, cash grabbers, aka you're gonna get hit with that 90%, then we as a collective can make money for a long term. And that's why stuff like this is important. That's the reason why I brought this to you guys. As YouTubers, finger quote, we don't control the devs. Like, people have conspiracy theories like, oh, this guy's getting paid on the back end, this is happening. Like, y'all really think that's happening? Now, a lot of conspiracy theories are just conspiracies. I know that. A lot of conspiracy theories are actually true. But when it comes to things like a regular YouTuber making a video, and then you have anonymous people popping up in the comment section trying to scare you off of making money, then you end up quitting altogether, or you become stagnant and you miss opportunities. This one came out a couple of days later, and this one is also, which I have to refresh this. This is old information. This one also is growing. I haven't refreshed this in like 12 hours, but this one is growing as well. Another stable coin. If you jump into this one, make sure that you are on AVAX getting USDC, not Binance, not Ether. You make sure you're on AVAX, because I used to make those mistakes when I first started, and then what ends up happening is either you get your money locked on the wrong smart chain, or you have to wrestle with these you have to wrestle with these what are they called? When these websites where you can bridge like one to another, and then you eat crazy fees in between. But that's just what you have to do to get your money off. So it is ways, but it's kind of technical. And I've only done it like once every few months whenever I make a mistake or whatever. And you got to wrestle with that stuff until you get it right. But here's another one. Once they implement the 90% tax, this one is going to be on the 29th of this month. You guys might have keyword is might. You might have two solid miners that are built to last and audited. So you got BUSD stable, you got USDC stable. What you see is what you get. If it says you're going to make blah, blah, blah per day, when this clock hits 24 hours or less, that's when you know you're safe to withdraw that. If not, you can just go to Moonark and see your actual amount. It might say $17. That's because you already hired more. And when you do that, it resets your rewards just like baked beans. So, not financial advice. These are plays I'm making. I don't have a Telegram. I don't have a private Discord. I don't have any luxury product to offer you guys as of yet. I'm not opposed to that, but I just want to grow this channel, bring some value to you guys, and show you what I'm doing. And so far, I'm still up. We still should be up. I would have been up more with baked beans if I would have been withdrawing, but unfortunately I wasn't. Let's crank that refresh. So we had 33,286, 33,257. So we're down like 30 BNB just that quick. Now we have this. Here's something else for you guys to take into consideration with the baked beans ecosystem. We have another miner coming out. That's one. And we have more YouTubers that you guys might respect that potentially may be talking about this project to bring more investors in. Because you guys know the job analogy. Some people liked it, but some people hated it. And the people who hated it, they hated it because they knew there's nothing they can do with it. I like checkmate. I'm probably like a C minus, D minus in chess, but most people don't know how to play at all. I like checkmate situations where I don't have to dance. I don't like dancing with people, especially men. That's not my thing. So if I'm asking you a question and you're dancing, I'm not interested in this conversation. Straight up, you got to tell me how you're 9 to 5, because these guys complaining, they definitely got 9 to 5. Because if you are an entrepreneur, you don't have time to be in people's DMs. You're trying to solve problems. Entrepreneurs solve problems. If you are a crypto entrepreneur, you're solving problems in the crypto space. If you are not, then more than likely, you know, I got another one for y'all. It's the Dragon Ball Z strategy. You know, either you're a creator, a destroyer, or a leech. Take your pick. So you can't get mad at YouTubers for being creators, creating things. You can't, because if so, then I want you to go to your 9 to 5 and walk in that office, and who's ever in charge of hiring human resources, I need you to call them a scammer. And then after you get done, I need you to go outside with a picket sign and say, hey, do not work for here. They scamming. They bringing people in. They trying to get new people in, y'all. And if they don't get new people in, the job is going to fail. You see how silly that is? If they don't get new people in, hey, guys, they trying to get new clients in, y'all. If they get new clients in, the business thrives. But if they don't, the business fails. I mean, it's a scam. Please, from some of the first videos I told you guys, do not let these people trick you out of it. Everybody, when I found out starting this channel, I got like plenty channels, you know, cash cow channels, whatever. What I found out about starting this channel is people want to sound like experts and they have no idea what they're talking about. And because nobody responds to these guys, which I don't do either, if I wasn't making videos, I would not be in people's comment sections. I'll be too busy trying to figure out how to get it. But people sound smart, they write in paragraphs, and they have no idea what they're talking about. Most of the time I don't let that rock. Sometimes I do, depends on if I'm in the mood. Sometimes I'll let it rock, sometimes I won't. If it's something that I just see this just easily, it's very easy to pick apart. I'm like, no. That don't make sense because of blah, 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 blah. Now address what I said, which won't happen because these people are leeches. So if a YouTuber is making videos, which takes time, research, energy, time away from your family, all this stuff to bring to you guys, you invest and make money. Do you in turn turn around and get mad when you lose money? This is crypto at the end of the day. Only invest what you are willing to part ways with and potentially lose. Because at your job, the chances are probably close to 100% that they can fire you at will. If I'm lying, type in I'm lying. When you sign that contract at your job, just like you signed the smart contract, they tell you you can be fired with no reason, no warning, at will. What does that mean? You're investing your time at the job and you can lose money. Because time is money. We all know that. I hope you know that. So if you're not outside, because if you're on people's comment sections saying, oh my God, this is a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. If you're doing that, I want you to go outside your job and post, because that's a post. I need you to get a post. I need you to post up. I need you to post up like you're in the paint with a picket sign saying, hey, this is a scam. Which we know y'all ain't gonna do that. What people like to do is fight easy targets. Let me go fight a YouTuber. And then these weirdos will say, get a real job. You see how crazy, this is crazy, y'all. Do not let these people trick you out of your money. Do not let these people trick you out of your divinity. Do not let these people trick you out of your greatness. It's going to happen every day, and it starts in your house. And you know it. And if it don't start in your house, it's starting in your house while you're on this computer, looking in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to be updating you guys with more miners. I got another video coming out probably either later today or tomorrow of another project I'm going to be jumping in. But these bad boys are solid. So far, I have not seen this go backwards, not one time. And that would have been it if it would have happened. I'm not sure if it did happen or not. I'll have to read. But it's going up. And you don't have to calculate much because what you see is what you get. It's a stable coin. So if it says 8900,000, that's what it is. If it's 900,000, that's what it is. And it's growing real slow, but it's growing. And when it's time, you guys just saw that jump up. When it's time to withdraw, your strategy, I want to get my 25%, so I hire more, blah, blah, blah. And my goal is to get this to $1,000 or wherever I can get it to before I start withdrawing. And the day of withdrawal, I'm just going to make sure this is less than 24 hours. Why? Because this starts at 48, and this is a daily estimate. There's 24 hours in a day. So if I wanted to, I would just wait another, 16 hours or so? I mean, not 60, I'm wilding. 6 hours. And I say, you know what? I want to withdraw $532. Let me wait 6 hours. I already got past my compound, which in the future is going to be 12. That's just for one more day. And hey, you pick up where, you pick up where you left off at. You got to diversify. Why? This is why. This is why. Because you never know what happens. So my overall goal, if you made it to the end of this video, diversify on smart investments that make sense. Not just a minor this, oh, we're going to give you 50%. I mean, that's for the gullible right there. That's too good to be true. Niggas 50 cents. Yeah, you might make some money for like 3 days, but your money going to be locked in. When the contract go to 0.00, you might be getting $5 a day. Plus, minus the gas fee. So guys like me and other guys who create content and create fruitfulness on the platform, I think those are the last guys you need to be. Because without us, the contract wouldn't be as high as it is. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Without us, you guys who are eating at a lower level won't be. Most of y'all ate off of me more than I ate off of y'all. Because I was putting more money in. And I'm making videos. I'm not a whale hiding in the shadows. If I was a whale hiding in the shadows, I can be eating like there's no tomorrow. But like I said, guys want to talk about easy targets. Now you can hold somebody accountable. So if anything, I said, either you're a creator, you're a destroyer, or you're a leech. If anything, these people going back and forth trying to go back and forth with other men that they don't know online, they're leeches. I'm compounding like a mofo, and people are eating and complaining while they're eating. People do the same crap with drip. Oh, drip is not blah, 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 and they're eating every day. Here's another one. I was about to get up out of here, but this is going to be a long video, y'all. Because some people might watch, and this is for you. People complain about Piston. Piston had a rocky start. Piston is going up like 0.2 every day. By the end of the day, it might be at $13. But the reason why I put what I put in Piston is because they have things baked into the contract to make it long term. If you are thinking, oh man, I need to make, if you're operating in a fear mind state, you're going to be trying to jump on stuff and get quick dollars. That's how you get rugged. That's how you get wrecked. If I can only make blah, blah, blah a day, I'll be good. And it's just like, yeah, you can try that, but you're going to always be in this state of panic. And then you end up doing things that are irrational, which correlates to you losing some money. So I'm going to have all the links in the description, of course. People are going to see something wrong with that, but leeches will always see something wrong if they can't feed off of what they're complaining about. As long as they can feed, they don't talk. That's the reason why when Splasher rugged, or not rugged, when exploit, we don't really know what happened. But when Splasher was going good, nobody said anything. As soon as the exploit happened, a billion armchair experts in the crypto space just start popping up. Drip is king. And they got like 5 drip. No offense to people who got that, but you gotta put some skin in the game, man. And if you're having a hard time doing that, go get another job. Go get a second. If I was working 9 to 5, I'll be working 3 jobs just to do this what I'm doing right now. I'll still be doing the same shit. I'll be doing the same thing, but I'm a creator, and as a man, I don't sit around doing that weird stuff that these guys be doing. It's just not my thing. So you gotta choose. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I a creator? Am I a destroyer? Or am I a leech? You know what you are. Because you can change. Once you ask yourself that question, then pop off from there. Again, this is going up early. It's only been out for like 4 or 5 days. And they're going to add more sustainable. Because you can't complain if you can't complain about project going reverse if you're not also supporting projects that are not going to reverse. The projects that have, hey, oh, you want to withdraw real quick? That's what you want to do? Oh yeah, we got something for you. We got 90% tax. Are you down with that or not? Because we got to protect this $1 million in this contract that's feeding people. We don't have time for people to try to be rogue soldiers. So I'll have the links for this project. You can get you some BNB, exchange it for BUSD on PancakeSwap right here, and rock out. For this project on AVAX, get you some AVAX. You know, come over here to Trader Joe, click buy USD. This is website called Trader Joe right here, and exchange it for USDC. And then you can come here and rock out. I gotta refresh this. I'm pretty sure this is over 500,000. And then once they add 90% tax, that's gonna discourage people from harvesting, which means you don't have to lose sleep at night if your investment gonna go south. Now, this ain't financial advice. Some weird can happen with this. But what I can say is the devs are actively in the Telegram right now talking to the people. What do y'all want? Y'all want 90% tax on people who withdraw too early and incentivize people 2.5%, which you're getting somewhere around 10% a day. So they're rewarding people who play the game. That's like if you was going to college and somebody said, yo, after you get this bachelor's degree, we are going to give you $100,000 a year. We're not talking about you get your bachelor's degree and you're an assistant manager at Target at best. And we all heard the stories. You get your master's degree and you a manager at McDonald's. Nothing wrong with that. But what if you can play the game and be compensated based on other people playing the game the right way? And you don't have to worry like, oh, snap. You know, I'm 80 grand in student loan debt. And that job that they said that was going to give me, that just went under. You graduate, you got to pay all this money back. And you got to take the first thing you could get. And you got to work your way up because you don't have job experience in the field that you want. That's how that really. And then, of course, you can get internships and all that. But those are hard to come by. Well, we living in the day and age now. You can throw something. You throw $1,000 or something. Get $80, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, you know, this might start going south. Because by the time it even get close to going south, hold on, y'all, my computer might go out. I'm about to close this video because my computer probably about to go off. Because sometimes I be going so hard, the computer be cutting off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to end it here. Click the links in the description. Consult with your financial advisor. Use risk capital. And invest responsibly. I might have to eat to keep it real and just throw something in to get my $3 billion. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I've compounded like crazy. So other than that, it's your boy Icy, and I'll see you on the next one.